All right, we're live,
Cool.
and I am driving, and I will jump over to the library file here and define a attribute accessor for uh, where and for um,
Guesses?
that's it.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
Wrong guesses.
Uh,
And you also need to put the colon in front too.
oh, okay. All
Would be
right.
okay if I split the screen so we can see both the terminal and the.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. So let me just go to columns. What kind of keyboard are you using?
A Velco mechanical keyboard.
Cool. I have the same one.
Oh, awesome.
Let me see here. Cool. Does that work for you?
You know, I can't actually see where you split it,
Oh,
so
you can't, huh? Oh,
no.
interesting.
I think maybe I can see a like a delineated line that shows what your um, like the limit of your view in the text file is, but I don't actually see two limits.
So let me see if I can show you. So this is what I see right now. If you can click on my screencast.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah,
So
that's good.
I guess it doesn't affect your view then. This is all right. I thought since we're sharing workspace, they would just.
Right.
You can actually just right click on the tab and just do split pane into two columns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I like to do is like if you click on the workspace and you just click on the workspace on the top left, it will close that pane as well. So it'll give you more view.
Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like to see all three.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, I can get a third one there.
Yeah.
No, that's not that
Cool.
Okay. So I do probably need to define these also. Um, I guess it's equal.
So did you do bundle install yet? If not, I will do it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And I don't. I guess you can't like access. Can you access the terminal and have that? Because it actually has
Yeah,
the
I could access it. I'm looking here.
the auto test already um,
Running.
running. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I think there's a bug on Cloud9 or something. I don't see the full panel, but I see it running, yes. Okay, cool.
All right. So I'll go ahead and take pending out of that one and see if it
Yep.
has. All right. Lord, attribute accessory for. Hmm. So, are you able to read that error?
Yeah. Is it okay if you can restart the auto exec test? I don't know why on my screen I don't see a full view of
Okay,
it.
sure.
It's like I only get like a third. Let me close the terminal real fast. Is it okay if I close the terminal, open a new one? Because I don't know why it's kind of weird on mine.
Yeah, let me just. Uh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I close the terminal, and we're on this one right here. And then, let me see. Let me try to open a new terminal. Tools. Okay. Do you see the new terminal I'm opening?
I think so. I'm not sure now if it's new or it was already there, but can you type something in there?
Yeah, I
Um,
typed ASDF.
yeah, I don't see that one. Um,
Let me
hmm.
see here. So I think you click under collaborate and under my name, if you open up under workspace member, under my name, I think, yeah, it should.
Oh, okay.
So I think that terminal, that last one right there.
Great. Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So bundle exec auto test. Oops. Okay, great. Now we're on the same page.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. So now it's got the errors. It's undefined method.
Mm-hmm. Did I spell it wrong? Factory extension?
Let me take a look. No, you spelled it right. Oh, but you have to put it outside outside of the initialize. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably, yeah, that looks good, but you have to probably move it above the initialize method.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Because I think Ruby is a scripting language, so if you put it below there, it'll execute the initialize first, but it won't know what those variables are.
Okay.
Cool, that passed.
Okay. So let's go ahead and
Yeah, go ahead and
um,
comment out the next block of code.
interesting.
Oh, you gotta remove the you gotta remove the true too. So this guy,
Oh.
yeah,
Um,
there you go.
so it shouldn't have failed.
No, right now it's if you look at the hang person game spec file,
Hmm.
right there you see the describe block line 22 to 35, right?
Right.
So in here, there's a few pending true do, pending true do. So
Oh,
you had to move those, yeah. So what it took me a while to figure out, but the describe block is, let's see here, if I collapse 22, it goes all the way to 87. So it's like describe guessing, and each inner describe block has a context, and each of those has their own test.
gotcha. Okay.
So you have to remove all the comma and the true.
So let's just stay within that context.
Yes, but you would also have to remove the comma and the true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that. Okay.
There you go. There you go. So now it wants a method named guess.
Mm-hmm. All right. So character. Oh, letter.
Yep.
And
Yeah, sure. I would just save it and then just see what the test is.
yeah.
Cool. So now you have a method named guess. And now it wants to set the instance variable guesses to equal the letter.
Okay. So should that be a string?
Yeah, it's a string. Yeah.
I'll just call this next. Oh, the letter for that.
So I think you read over here in the
sorry.
test. Yeah. You're gonna have. I think you need to remove the quotation marks too. It's because letter itself is a string already. Yeah. There you go. So now we got all those blocks to pass. So that context 23 to 35. I'm going to do the next context, okay?
Okay. Is it all right if we leave it broadcasting on my screen, or should we?
Yeah, we'll just leave it broadcasting your screen is fine. Because it will. Because if it was, see right here, if I type it should work too, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So now let's take this out. I'm going to remove the pending. All right, save that. So now guessing incorrectly changes wrong guess list. So if the guess is incorrect, it's gonna add a wrong guess.
Mm-hmm.
So right now so what we need to do is we need to do this in here, add wrong guesses equal letter. Let's see what that does. So that doesn't work and actually made your test fail.
Mm-hmm.
So what we want to do is, so when the guess comes in, we have to check if it's a right guess or a wrong guess.
Mm-hmm.
So what we can do is we can create a private method right here. Let me see. Private, so we'll put auto private here. Then we can define a method like guess, is it correct guess? And that would take in a letter. and then we'll just want to return if the word include letter. Are you following me so far?
Yeah. Should that be a the instance of Word?
Yes. Thank you. There you go. So over here in our guess method, we can check. So if correct guess, and then pass in letter. If it's correct guess, then we'll take your block of code, your line of code, and we'll put it in here. Else, we will add it to the wrong guesses. There you go, and it passed.
Great.
Okay, so now you want to take over the driving role. You can do the next context block.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next context. This guy.
Okay, so we have two failures.
Mm-hmm. So guessing the same letter repeatedly returns false.
So if the user guesses A and then guess A again, it'll return false.
Okay. So I guess the simplest way we could do that is return false if guesses equal to. But maybe we should. If
So
this
you have
hasn't,
the right
been,
thinking. You have to use the include method, because guesses could be a string of characters. So if you say guesses equal letter, that means like if the person guesses A, B, C, D, and letters E, A, it's going to return false. It's not going to pass.
Okay. So, yeah, right.
Cool.
Now, my question is,
yes.
You know, if it runs this before this, then this won't actually have been. Oh, it's empty. Okay, never mind. It's initiated as empty. All right, great. Go ahead and run that.
Cool. So that passed. I mean, that test passed, but now has another case.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if the last one is so yes, is there a last? Is that a
So what I'm reading this right here, the queue.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at the test file on line 51, so it says guessing several letters. So it add A and Q, right, to the guesses.
Right.
So the first guess is A, the second guess is Q. And the word right here is Gartley. So A is going to be in the correct guess string, and Q is going to be in the wrong guesses string.
Right.
So if I enter AQ and then I enter A again, it's going to return false. So now it wants to return false if I enter Q.
Okay. So equals letter or guesses. Okay. I don't know how you feel about that super long statement. I think that's the right syntax.
Yeah, try it. Okay, so it didn't pass. So you have the right. I think you're going at the right way, but your Boolean expression after the or has to be changed to something else. So we want to say return false if the guesses include the same letter or the wrong guesses include the same letter.
Right. So, okay, yeah, you're right. It should be included then.
Yes. So you're getting syntax error.
I'm guessing that the putting parentheses is not the correct way to put to embed those Boolean operators.
I think you could remove. You can remove here from the guesses right here because you're already saying that over there.
Okay.
So you can just remove that, and then we can maybe we can close it there.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't like. I think it's the syntax. It doesn't like. I think the way we wrote the statements return false. Yeah.
Yeah, we can just get rid of the parentheses if we're not embedding anything inside of it. Okay.
So I think the way we write return false if, it cannot take additional Boolean statements. It can only take one.
Really?
It looks like it. Look at the syntax error right there.
Mm-hmm.
That would, yeah, it seems like it can't take multiple. So we have to set this up with using a different.
Okay. So.
What if we try return false unless?
Sure. Let's just do two if statements,
Okay.
just for the sake of expediency.
Yep, it passed, but something else.
Okay, so the letter dot countess maybe.
Yep.
And just try that. And let me know when you think we should switch back over. I think we probably are getting close to 15 minutes on my run as the fair.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't think they're too harsh on the 15-minute stuff. So that if everything passed, it looks good. I think we can refactor this. Do you have any suggestions to refactor our two return statements right there?
You know, the last time the last homework I did a kind of a similar thing where, it was return false if blank
Hmm.
or blank. So
Hmm.
I'm kind of confused why it didn't work.
Oh, really? So you were able to put in two Boolean statement.
Hmm.
So I have an idea, so I don't know if it's gonna work, but maybe we can do something like so. Maybe we can use the unless clause, false unless this or this. So it's just saying return false unless those two are true. So let's see if that works. See, it's still getting syntax error right here.
Hmm.
Maybe it needs an explicit parentheses around the variable we're passing in. Yep. So I think it works if you have a parentheses around the variable right here.
Okay. That makes
So
sense. That makes
so if we change this to if, see, it works.
great. Okay. Awesome. In terms of more refactoring, I
Mm-hmm.
say we just kind of keep with the principle kind of under one undermanship or whatever they call it, as far as letting it fail.
Okay.
But do you have any suggestions?
For refactoring,
Hmm.
uh, let me see here. So we want to add the letter. Okay. I mean, we still have to check if it's a correct guess, right?
Hmm.
We did create a private method already to check if it's a correct guess.
Hmm.
Mm, I can't think of anything right now. Sometimes it takes me a while to think. Refactoring is one of those things that, for me, is like, sometimes I have to wait a few hours until something pops in my head,
Sure. Yeah.
unless it's the obvious, like that return false statement right there.
Right.
All right, so I guess we can just move on to the next one for now, and later if we have any ideas, we can come back to it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so I'll take over the next block. So right here. So I'm going to take over block 73 to 87. This is
Hmm.
invalid. Um, so let's do this here. And let's do that there. So, okay. So right here, we're getting a expect guess to raise error. Okay, so if somebody
Okay.
guesses the empty string, it will
Hmm.
just raise an error.
Yeah. So that one. Okay. So we'll just do a raise argument error, right?
Yes. So what we would like to do is to validate the letter before anything else.
Hmm.
So we can create a private method
Hmm.
called validate guess that takes in a letter, and then we can say raise argument error if letter is dot empty, right?
Hmm.
I think that's what we do. And then before anything else, we will just validate guess, and we'll pass in letter.
Oh, awesome.
Cool. So now we want to check so we want to raise an error if it's also not a valid valid letter, as in a
Hmm.
symbol.
Right.
So we had to do something here. Um,
Yeah, we could do regular expression.
yes, we can. So
Yeah.
if we can do either letter equals, if letter matches, uh, so either we want to either match a single white space. No, it's
Hmm.
empty. Wait. Do you know how to match a? So what we want to do is we want to match an empty string
Hmm.
or any symbols. So I'm not sure how to match an empty string in
Um,
regular expression.
yeah. Um,
But a quick
I,
Google will tell me
right. Yeah.
how.
Hmm.
So to exclusively match an empty string, you need A to Z.
A to Z.
It's telling me this on Stack Overflow. I'll post it. I'll paste it right here. It's saying this. I pasted it in the code. So any non-alphabet or anything that's not a Z, right? What is that Z thing?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
So this is saying assert position at start a string,
Right.
assert
Right.
position at the very end of string. Okay.
So, yeah. Okay. Um,
So we can do this here. We'll take this and then so we can say either that. We probably have to group it. That or any non-character,
yeah.
non-word,
So that would be
backslash W.
yeah. Yep.
Is it the capital W?
Yep.
Okay. Yep, that works.
Awesome.
So now, either so now if it's also nil, it wants to raise an error. So we'll just put if letter equals this, if letter matches that. So we have to also check for nil.
Hmm. So we can just do another.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boolean, right? Or so can we do this? Would that work?
I mean, that'd be the ideal way to do it. So let's try it. Guess
No, because
no.
the equal squiggly line only matches for regular expression, I think.
Right.
I know.
So maybe a nil question mark. No, 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 no. That wouldn't work.
Okay. Well,
We just gotta do letter equals equal to nil.
yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Awesome.
So that passed. Okay. So I guess next block's yours.
All right.
So are you in college? Or are you working as a programmer or?
Um, I'm not I work in the tech industry, but I'm not exclusively a programmer at the moment.
Okay.
But I am, yeah, out of college. So
So you're in IT as well.
IT, I work at a startup, so it's kind of you wear a lot of different hats as
Yeah.
far as like helping with marketing and just about every other random thing that
What you're
has to
from?
get done.
Are you live in the U.S. or?
Yeah, yeah, I live in the U.S.
I'm from California.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I live in Austin, Texas.
Cool.
So I guess we're kind of out of that whole block, and we're just
Yes.
doing.
So
Okay,
now we're in the next describe block. Yeah.
okay. So let's do this one. Do you work as a programmer already?
Yeah, I'm working at the University of California, Davis.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm writing software for the all UC campuses for safety and risk.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and I'm learning Ruby because I like Ruby a lot. I think it's a very elegant language.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so here, what do we got here? So you remove that. So this before each test case.
So the kind of classic example that they used for this was like you could put in there that um, let's see, guesses.
Oh, I think right here they want you to create a new method. If you look right here on the test, it says expect game word with guesses. So that looks like a new method.
Mm-hmm. What line is that on?
Right here in the so if you go into the tech the
Oh,
spec
there it is.
line
Okay.
102,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Um, and that's going to be the string that shows you what. Okay, so what is the instance variable that it's supposed to
So
return?
it wants to expect. Okay, why don't you run the test first because we have that uh, to displayed to equal
Okay, yeah.
displayed.
Okay.
Okay. Now it wants expects B and N. So it should be displayed when guesses are guesses. Let me see here. So can you scroll
Okay, okay.
the terminal up a little bit? Let's see if it's I can't scroll, not mine.
So is that high enough up, or do you need it?
Okay, hold on. When guess it, sorry. Hang person game display word with guesses should be B and N. So I'm trying to figure out where guesses is. Where's this variable guesses? Displayed. Where is this display variable?
Mhm. So oh, I see. Okay. So the instance of game. So what this does is it returns just a string of, so let's just say speed of, let's see if
Yeah.
that passes.
Okay. That passed, but so they give us three test case here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just supposed to display the guesses.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to display the word with the correct guesses with it. So we would have to,
I think we just return the oh, it displays the word with the guess.
right, like, so if it was banana and you guessed B and N, the B and the N's would be good. That's what it would return to. So we could go through the string like an array, and then if the character if guesses includes one of the characters, that character, then we could return a string with that included. Otherwise, we'll return the dash for that character.
Okay.
So I'll just build a little variable displayed equals what's our word? Word at word dot each do letter if letter if word guesses include letter um, that um,
So you
what?
guess BAN, it should display banana.
Mm-hmm. If you if you guess just B and N, or yes, I guess the plus equals all right.
I think you have to remove the then.
Oh, hmm. Um, oh, I see. Um, you can't do each with this string.
No, so it looks like it's passing in It's passing in banana as the word to be displayed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to give you the guesses and then the word.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
okay. It looks like that. I don't fix it.
Undefined method each for banana string.
Right. So, how do you iterate through the characters of a string and repeat?
So you have to use. Oh, you have to split it into an array.
Oh,
So you have to
right.
do uh, word dot split
Mm-hmm.
and then into split and dot each like that. There you go.
Um, hmm. So, there's a slight problem there.
So is it saying that if each of those letter that's guessed includes in the word, then it should display it, right?
Right.
But I don't understand how. What if does it have to be like two or more letters or three or more letters? What's the threshold, right? If the person guesses two letters, so it should display it no matter what, how many letters a person guessed.
Right. So, the problem is our guesses right now is only holding one letter at a time.
Yes. So we need to actually um, so we need to up here our guesses and wrong guesses. We have to concatenate more of the letters.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right. I guess let's move to the next.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Describe game status. Okay. So I'm just going to remove one block first. Okay. I mean one pending. And
Okay.
get that test to pass, then remove the next one. Otherwise, we're going to have a full screen of failed tests. Okay, right here. So it should win when all letters guessed. Okay. So game check win or lose. So we need to check game win or lose. So let me reorganize this a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put our methods up here and their default method down here. Okay, so now we have defined check win or lose. Okay, save that. Okay, to equal win. So it should return a symbol, right?
Mm-hmm. So there's two ways we can check, right?
Oh
Um,
yeah, but I'm just yes
okay.
we can just check if guesses equal word, right? And that's a win.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the test case here, it wants to. Oh, I see. But it wants to return either a win symbol, a lose symbol, or a place symbol.
Mm-hmm. And play
And
means you're still playing the game, right?
yes, so I'm not sure how to return this win symbol. So let's just say right here, if
Oh, let's just try a return statement real quick.
Okay, just return that. Yep.
Okay.
So it wants to return win, lose, or play. So let's just say if guesses equals word uh, win.
So um, the problem with that is that the guesses could be out of order.
Oh yeah. So
Like,
there's no method for equals or string. Let me look that up.
try EQ underscore two TO.
Underscore
TO.
to
Okay.
and question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Undefined method. It's supposed to be equal. Generic equal case.
Oh, yeah. I think you had it plural.
Oh, I had plural. Okay.
Yeah. Guesses are going through in any particular, not in any particular order. So although the letters might be the correct set of letters, they might not be the
Yes,
same order.
that's a good point. So we had to check if the word. Hmm. So now we actually have to go into guesses, and for every
What
letter.
What about doing the using the instance variable for the game and seeing if the word with guesses method returns the displayed word the same as the word.
Okay. Okay. So we just have to check if word equals a display word.
Word well
No,
so
I'm sorry. Guesses equal display word, right?
word with so it would be at game dot word with guesses. Uh,
We don't have an at game in here.
oh, that's a
So
good point. So
we
self,
have
or how would you refer to that?
so
Can you do that?
so we want to check if we want to display the word with guesses.
Mm-hmm.
So the word with guesses will return just the word with the guess.
If it's a win condition.
Word with guesses. So the word with guesses just return the word and the guesses, but we still don't know if that's correct, right?
If it's if it returns the full word,
Hmm.
then it's correct.
If the word with guesses, so we want to check if word of guesses equal word.
Right. So I'm not sure if you can just call a method like that.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
We still got so. Let's see what word guesses print down. I'm still kind of confused on that. Uh, did it print anything? So I just thought
oh,
the word,
put try putting bug by in there.
yeah, by bug.
Highlight.
Let's see here. So we put by bug here, and then we call like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can say word with dog.
So that should be correct.
That word is also dog.
Let's try it again. Maybe just the syntax.
Okay.
I think you should have hit it again.
Yeah, bybug's kind of buggy earlier. When I quit, it wouldn't allow me to type anything. I had to open a new terminal.
All right. Well.
So you can go ahead and open a new terminal. Just close this one. Yeah. Does it work now? Oh, there you go. It's working.
All right. Are you in the same terminal?
Let me take a look. Yes, I am.
Okay. What did I do? Oh no.
No.
That's all right.
All right, let's go ahead and just open the terminal. I'll fix the code over here. Let's see. Did you open new terminal yet? I don't see it.
Yeah.
It's telling me terminal is undefined.
Well.
Oh, there you go. I see it now.
Oh, okay.
So that worked.
It did work?
Yeah, it did work. Let me check it again, just make sure. No, it didn't work.
I'm wondering, it says in the instructions compared using the equal operator. I wonder if there's some reason they have to do that. Equal. I don't know what that's about.
It's about, I think if you use equals is generic equality.
Oh, so maybe it's like if it's the same.
Yes.
Like object in memory.
It returns true only if object and other are the same object.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. On to the next condition.
Yeah, so I gotta make one for so incorrect guesses. Okay, so I can say if, then else if. Else if word not equal word, then we're going to return loose.
Okay.
Then else we return play. reason to fail. Error was raised. Hmm?
So the condition is you lose when you've guessed 7 times, and
Okay.
it's your word with guesses still does not equal the word.
So lose
So we
is
need it.
if you guess 7 times. So we just have to check if the length of the guesses is equal, greater than or equal to 7, right?
No, because well, I guess so because um, what happens if it's not a correct guess? They give an argument error.
Um,
Are there any conditions where they could guess and iterate? Like, yeah. So I think you're right. If the length is greater is equal to 7.
greater than or equal to 7. There you go. Should continue to play if neither win or lose. Okay.
So maybe it has to be.
Expected lose, but got play.
Try changing it to just greater than 7. Uh,
So let me see here. It says, what line is this? 117. Oh, it's still pending.
oh,
But what's failing though? I don't know. I don't know what's failing. All right. So incorrect guesses. So that should be greater than or equal to.
mhm.
So what's failing here? Game status should be loose after 7 incorrect.
So
It's
they
after 7, so it's greater than 7.
well, I mean we tried both ways. So they returned a guess of several letters to U V W X Y Z.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had it wrong here. It's actually uh, wrong guesses. Length is greater
Oh,
than 7.
yeah.
There you go. It passed.
And then
The last one. There you go. Everything passed. All right. So
cool.
I'm still kind of not understanding that word with guesses thing. It's so if the word is banana and I guess BAN
Then the,
and
then
then
you then you get the full banana word display. So if you just guess B, then it'll and that's your first guess. It says if guesses include. Okay, so first it goes through the method guess, right?
oh, I get it. So it's checking for the display. So every time you guess it, it's gonna add the guess to the letter to the display letter word. And if
Right,
you guess the word correct, then this display word is actually the word.
right.
Okay, I see. So it's going through here, but I don't see where it's calling word with guesses. You see?
Um, which is calling word guesses?
So you're saying that when the word is banana, so if I guess the word B,
Hmm.
right, it's
Hmm.
gonna it's how does that get concatenated to the
So
display variable?
you guess B,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes and it validates it, makes sure it's a real letter B, and then
Yes.
if return false if guesses. Okay, yeah, if it's already in there, then it returns false. But
Yes.
if it's a correct guess,
Yes.
then it is concatenated to guesses,
Yes.
right? That runs, and
Mm-hmm.
then this method, whenever it's called, says for each letter in the words split, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah.
do this, and it says, okay, so for B, does our list of guesses include B? If so, display that
Oh, I
letter.
see.
Else,
I
put the
see.
dash.
I see. So it's going through every single word and is rebuilding it if the letter exists in the
Hmm.
guesses.
Right.
So for Ruby, you can use this here for string concatenation,
Hmm.
and the last statement you don't need to put
Right.
return.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
Awesome. All right. Well, you want to download this Ruby file
Yeah, I'm just
what?
gonna do a copy and paste into my Cloud9. Let me see.
And I'm going to go ahead and stop the broadcast and give you a link for the video.
Cool.